What up, beautiful traders? How you guys all doing out there? Hope you guys are really making money with my strategy. Hope you guys are cashing out in big time with my powerful boom and crash scalping strategies and catching spikes strategies I've been posting lately, guys. Because this indicator you're looking at here is about to change lives, guys. Let me tell you guys, this is different from every other indicators you can find on YouTube. This is not just a spike catching indicator, but the spike signals are very, very powerful. The reason I call it the dragon fire indicator is because it has a red and green color, you understand, and the red and green clearly signifies the signals of the market trend, you understand. Now you know that the green is always for buying, while red is always for selling. You know that the green is always buying while the red is always selling. Now let's do a quick back test on how this indicator works. Look here, we have two indicators, the one on the chart and the one below. Now come here, each time you see that the market is about to buy, there must always be a buy signal in the market, you understand. Just in case you're just coming around this channel for the very first time, smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell icon to get notified each and every time I drop something powerful like this or something more powerful than this. Because this December we're about to step into, this Xmas we're about to step into, a lot of people are going to be making thousands of dollars from the help of good indicators. That is the reason why I just had to start upgrading the game. Everything needs to be 100% now. Everything needs to be powerful, outstanding, and the best. So guys, come here, the indicator told, okay, well, the market was buying, the market bought. After the market bought, that, guys, you know that this is on, you know, on boom 1000 index we are gonna be selling, while on crash we are gonna be buying. This is on boom, so we are gonna be selling. We are selling massively on boom. Now I'm gonna tell you how this indicator detects spikes while you're selling. You're selling, but the indicator is going to tell you that you should leave the market, that there's going to be a spike. That is, if you're running away from spikes, you're not catching spikes now, you want to be selling, right? I'm going to show you two signals that the indicator is going to give you before you open a sell position. First, the market, after every arrow, you have to wait. After every arrow in this market, check where you must wait for the sell signal to come up, which is this signal here. You understand? This signal needs to come up. The moment that sell signal comes up, you can patiently, this is the second, after the sell signal, you come down below the chart, you're gonna see this red here is gonna start forming like this. You understand? Immediately after the sell signal, this thin red line below the chart, that is the first indicator window, the indicator window 1. You understand? After the sell, remember, after the sell, before opening the position, make sure the indicator that is below the chart is red before you execute a sell. But right now I have opened multiple sell position because this indicator gives you access to multiple sell entries and multiple buy entries. It depends on how the time frame is displaying, you understand, because this thing is something that you will never lose money with. We don't lose money with this kind of indicators. So guys, I was giving you an example of boom 1000 index. So on boom we are gonna be selling. So come here, guys, you see, after the market told us to sell, we came down here, the red indicator below started forming red. This was where I took my exact sell position. Come here, the market also told us to sell. Here it told us to sell, you understand, sell. You open your sell from this spot. The moment the sell signal comes up in the chart, you know that there's nothing coming up in that market other than sell. You just have to pick as much candles as you want. Now if you want to be scalping with this indicator, you're not catching spikes, now you're scalping, you understand. Now if you want to catch spikes while you're trading boom 1000 index, now you're going to be trading in a way that you're going to be looking out for the green candles, you understand. You see, each time you see the green, you know that there's definitely going to be a spike. There's no how a green candle will come up in this market and a spike will not come up. Come here, after the red arrow came up there at the top, told us buy now, the market started buying. The market, sorry, told us sell now, the market started selling automatically. Look, this is a clear example of what I'm talking about. This is a very clear example of what I am trying to say. Guys, if you know you are tired of losing money, you are tired of being a part of that losing, you keep losing money and feeling like it's a normal thing. Losing money is not a normal thing in the markets, because your profit needs to be higher than your losses. In anything you're doing, make sure your profit is very, very higher than your losses. It is very important. Do not say I did not tell you. So each time you're trading boom 1000 index, you know you're going to be selling, while on crash you're going to be buying. I'm just going to give you guys few example on boom and few example on crash, you understand. So after the market told us to buy here, the spike came up in the market, and each time a spike wants to come up in the market, you will know, because the green arrow must definitely appear here like here now, the green arrow appeared before the spike came up. Take note of this, get a pen and note this down. If you're trading boom 1000 index, you're gonna be selling, while if you're trading crash, you're gonna be buying. So each time you're trading boom and you see the green arrow, you know that there's definitely gonna be a spikes. Now it's left for you if you want to catch the spike and make profits, or you want to let the spike go. Then you're gonna be waiting for the next confirmation, which is the red sell signal. After the spike, there must definitely be a red sell signal before you open any sell position. Do not just open a position after the spike, because the spike might still come double, and that is gonna be heavy loss for you. Please, it's why I used to tell you guys to follow my instructions. Do not doubt my indicator. Do not skip any part of this video. Make sure you watch this video to the very end, so you will not misuse this strategy, please. So if you're trading boom, we are gonna be selling, while on crash we are gonna be buying. So on boom, if we are selling, we are looking out for the sell signals on the chart, which is that sell now on the chart. You understand? Before you open any single position, make sure there's a sell now on the chart, which is here. You make sure there's a sell now here, then you open as much as you want. Then when you open it, where you're going to be closing the position, that is if you're trading boom 1000 index, you know you're selling. Then the moment you want to close the position, make sure there's a buy now below. There's a green arrow below the chart. The moment let me say you were selling, after selling, the moment you see a buy, a green below, know that you are supposed to leave that market. That is if you're trading for 1000 index. If you don't leave that market that time, you're gonna run into losses. Do not say I did not tell you. You understand? So follow the instructions step by step given to you by this video. Follow the instructions given to you by me about this indicator. So here you see, each time the market tells you sell, they are definitely gonna be like 10 to 15 candles before any other move in the market. So this is how powerful this indicator works. The red, that is if you're trading boom, the red is always giving you sell opportunities, while the green is always giving you close position opportunities. It's always telling you when to close. In boom and crash, in boom 1000 index, if you're trading with this indicator, the green is when you should leave the market, while the sell is where you should take your entry. The green is your exit, while the sell is your entry. So take note of this. Just in case you were just cooling on YouTube and you're coming around my channel for the very first time, smash that subscribe button now and turn on the notification bell icon to get notified each and every time I post something very powerful like this. You understand? So guys, this is on crash 1000 index on the 1 minute time frame. Now I told you this thing works the opposite. You understand? The crash now, you know, on crash we are gonna be buying, while on boom we are gonna be selling. Now what are we gonna be looking out for here on the crash market? We are gonna be looking out for the green arrows, which tells you to buy. That because we are trading crash now. I've just changed the chart to crash, guys. If you check, this is crash, this is the crash market. This is not the boom market, this is the crash market. You understand? So each time I see my buy now position, I'm just gonna go down to the second indicator, check if the indicator have started forming green. Then I'm gonna come back to the chart, open a buy position with full assurance. Now if you're gonna be opening a buy position now, when you see the green buy on the chart, how are you gonna, a lot of you might be asking, how are you gonna be closing the chart? When are you gonna close the position? Now you're not gonna close any position until you get the signal from that same indicator. You understand? That is, we are trading crash 1000 index now, and the crash now we are going to be buying on crash. So the sell signal is going to be our exit point. You understand? If you, let me say you were buying, then you see this red arrow at the top of the chart, you're just going to quickly come down to the end of this indicator and make sure the indicator has started forming red before you leave the market. That is, if you don't leave the market that position, that moment, you know the sell is always telling you that spike is going to come up in crash markets, while the green is always telling you that crash spike is gonna come up in boom market. So here now, each time we were scalping, we had the green buy now signal because we are trading crash. So we're picking candles successfully, no issues. Then you definitely see a sell arrow at the top of the chart. I will advise you to kindly leave that market with all costs. Leave that market. If not, anything that happens is gonna be at your own risk, because a spike is likely to come up the moment a red arrow comes up in the crash market. You understand? The crash market is the buy market. Each time you're trading crash with this indicator and you get a red sell signal, kindly leave that market now, because I don't want to hear mistakes. Everything needs to be 100%, so you can use the indicator. The reason I'm making this indicator is very powerful is because I want you guys to use this indicator, make enough profits, share the good news to others. People are losing money too much in the market, and it's not supposed to be like that, guys. I'm just gonna stop this video here. So you all understand how powerful this indicator works now. Check by the description of this video. You're gonna see my WhatsApp number. Message me now immediately to get this indicator installed on your chart so you can start making profit. Thanks for coming around this channel today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell icon to get notified each and every time we drop something powerful like this. May God bless each and every one of you hearing the sound of my voice today. Boom and Crash Home is the best trading platform and the safest trading platform to trade, to get powerful courses from, to get powerful softwares for trading boom and crash and every other pair in the market. I love you guys so much. Take good care of yourself. Bye.